A great, super duper great morning to you. This is TMI Socials on independent television. A new week it is. The weekend was full of basketballs, drama left, right, center. But not to worry, in case you missed any bit of it, I, Oluwapo Stevens, I am here to take you on that wonderful ride this morning. Now let's quickly kickstart. So on the streets of socials, it was hashtag NIN and also FGN as well, as the Nigerian Customs Service did commence the distribution of all confiscated food products in Lagos State. Now CSC Abdullahi Maiwada, that's the NCS spokesperson, revealed this, in a telephone conversation on Friday morning. Now he said the agency started the pilot exercise in Yaba, Lagos, and other areas, in Lagos on Thursday to understand the modalities to adopt to make the distribution efficient nationwide. Yes, that was the picture that was all over the street of socials, from Friday up until date. And also news has it that during the course of the sharing of the rice, stampede occurred as some persons fell because, when something is free, this kind of things do happen. And also, one of the processes of getting the rice on that particular incident that happened in Lagos was you have to bring your NIN, that's the NIN number, and also 10,000 naira to claim the huge bag of rice. Let's take a look at what went down in Yaba, Lagos State. Okay, so somebody just whispered and said, so it has gotten to Lagos. When will it get to me? I want the rice already. Nigerians in food like 5 and 6. Anyway, let's have your reaction. Mercy Blog says, Nigeria Custom will be selling bags of rice today. One bag will be sold for 10,000 naira. Not only rice, out of other food items. To buy, visit the nearest custom office. You must have NIN. Secondly, you will not be allowed to buy for commercial purposes. If these bags of rice be found in your shop, you will be arrested and persecuted. Sales begins, Friday, 23rd of February, 2024. Start going to their office now. Now this one was, telling people, go and collect your rice, 10K only. Now moving over to another one. Peter Obi is, okay, now it's Paul Daniels with the Peter Obi stuff there says, are you sure it is a bag or a quarter bag? Then, where are they buying them? This is how Akpabio said they have given 30 billion naira to each state governor for hunger relief. But Seyi Makinde said he has not received any 30 billion naira already. Social media never forgets, playing out now. And Mazi Eminent says, why were they seized? How were they preserved? And for how long? Are they still fit for human consumption? Why not call the owners and let them have a part in the sell-off? At least they are affected by the economic downturn too. All right. Now, finally on the story, Unwa Fresh says they will auction it 10K to themselves and sell it for 80K at their various shops. But already they said that if you're being caught, with a bag of rice in your shop, you're going to be arrested. That's what it said there. But, eventually, let's see what would happen as the time progresses. So, in order to stem the free fall of the naira, Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, representing Delta North, Prince Nwoko, that's Ned Nwoko, has called for a complete ban on dollar transactions in Nigeria. Speaking at plenary, the businessman cum lawmaker noted that naira has been relegated to the background while dollar is visible on the surface, thereby making the Nigeria's currency depreciate. Let's listen to him now verbatim to get a bit of what he said.
I lamented the fundamental problem we have in Nigeria, and that is the use of dual currencies in Nigeria. There is no other economy that can survive with that. We must understand that we have relegated Naira to the background. Everybody is talking about dollars, and dollar is what is causing the problems. We must, Mr. President, or it might be a difficult thing to contemplate, but it has to be done. What has to be done is that we have to stop the use of dollars in Nigeria. Once you do that, Mr. President, everything will begin to take shape. And let me tell you what will happen. Nigeria, we must make it compulsory for the use of Naira by anybody in Nigeria. So if even the sale of oil, the sale of crude oil must be done in Naira. Anybody who is coming to Nigeria as a tourist must come here with Naira. Yes. By the time you make it compulsory.
Now that's a whole lot of things being said by Ned Nwoko, but let's get your reaction on the streets. This user says most of them sitting there has bags full of dollars stored in their houses. Now poor man, they suffer and pass. And KG Giwa says, to do this, you have to create enabling factors that will give the Naira value. To ban dollars, you actually need to ban imports. To ban imports, you need to have the infrastructure to create an enabling environment for Nigerians to manufacture at home. Moving over to another one that we have on the story. He made a valid point. Why is our economy tied to the USD? And Eniola Sarah says, these people will never cease to amaze me. Who is spending the dollars in Nigeria more than these people? I beg, Jerry. That's what he says. And then finally on the story, okay, this one says, is there any place to spend dollars in Nigeria? I'm sure this guy is trying to be sarcastic. And Bad Guy for Real Men says a man whose wife, Regina Daniels, was flaunting dollars days ago. Ouch. Ouch. Mind what you post on socials then. Now moving over to my next story for you for today. The Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, has resolved to lift economic sanctions on Niger Republic, Mali, and Guinea. The resolution was taken at the Extraordinary Summit on the Peace, Political, and Security Situation in the ECOWAS sub-region in Abuja on Saturday. The regional bloc, however, said the political and targeted sanctions remained. But let's quickly move over to your reactions on the story. Now this one says, they just proved to the world and ECOWAS that they can do better without them. Irrespective of the sanctions, the next should be AU, that's African Union. They can do better without it. Another user on this page says, now other African countries, our president puts economic sanctions, but now Nigeria, they suffer economic hardship. And with the laugh out loud there. Okay, God will help us indeed. Moving over to another reaction on the story still. Chris Okafor says, medicine after death. Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Guinea denounced ECOWAS already. What is the point lifting the sanctions? Evidence of poor leadership and management. And also another one says, my turn, technocrat, Jagaban, Oyana, build Nigeria just like you built Lagos. Wahala come day. Okay, well, not only me, Waka come also, and I also will live in peace. If you know, you know on that one. And then finally on the story, Ade Bijola says, with this decision, ECOWAS has expressed itself as a weak organization that is incapable of enforcing its decisions. Why lift the sanctions when the juntas have not yet met the conditions set up by ECOWAS? Now moving over to my next story. The government of Qatar has reversed itself and expected Nigerian President Bola Tinubu's request, that it has accepted Nigerian Bola Tinubu's request to visit the country for a business and investment meeting, it says. So over the weekend, there was this buzz bills and clash of, Qatar government rejecting sort of, President Bola Tinubu's request of coming over to talk business over there. But on Saturday, as I did say, it was reported that the Qatar authorities, in a letter sent to the Nigeria's Ministry of Foreign Affairs on Thursday, said that the Middle East country would not be able to welcome President Bola Tinubu and hold the proposed forum intended to hold on March 2nd and March 3rd. Qatar said the rejection of President Tinubu's request for visitation for the business and investment forum was due to the lack of legal binding agreement between the country and Nigeria for the promotion of investment, it says. All right, let's see how netizens responded on socials. Now this one, King Kaze says, even our president can't handle rejection, and he is laughing. Okay, moving over, another one. This user says, our logo this year was no gree for anybody. So Baba no gree yo. Okay, and then another one says, is he trying to take the no gree for anybody personal? Laugh out loud. Okay. And finally on this story, the internet is very powerful. Qatar can see how the masses are suffering and complaining. And Ninth Rada says, it's like we are becoming a laughing stock in the global politics. This is the country that President Kennedy of the United States of America sent his presidential fleet to convey the then Nigerian Prime Minister, Tafawa Balewa, and his cabinet for a state visit. Now we are being rejected as one with leprosy. All right. Okay, now moving over to you, Daniel Praise Osadebame. What do you think about everything?
It's laughable to see that we have politicians who have good hearts. But the question is, you organize political rallies, you spend dollars.
True.
You have primaries, you share dollars. You go to the polls, you give dollars. So they use dollars more than us.
Do you have dollars with you?
I don't really have.
Are you sure?
I got Nairas here with me. So I think if you want to really sanitize the society, start from the up. Start from the top. Start from those in authority. Someone actually said something one time. Well, we've not independently verified it. Fayoshe's younger brother, he made a video where he was saying some politicians have tons of dollars in their USD account. So if the government can go for these persons, convert all this money to Naira, I think the economy will breathe. Now, looking at one of the story I actually took where we saw Nigerians queuing around Yaba to get rice.
Rice, yes.
But the question is, you seized this rice from Nigerians. You say this rice are not eatable or they have one issue or the other. They are contraband goods. Why not return it back to the owners? Because I don't think if it's wise, seizing something from someone and sharing it.
Again, for free.
For free.
Well, they feel they're actually doing, good to Nigerians, like a goodwill stuff.
I know, do you know what these people, do you know what they go through, those you seize things from? I think I have a relative whose goods were seized. She almost lost her life. She almost lost her mind. And
now giving the same seized goods to Nigerians.
She's still alive. What happened to all the turkey you've been seizing? What happened to the oil you've been collecting? Is it just the rice they are sharing? It's not bad to share it, fine. It's a means to cushion the effect of the economic hardship. But there were individuals who have traceable records you collected these things from. I think they are stakeholders too. You should have called them to a roundtable discussion. Yeah,
I saw that comment. Somebody said, why did you not, include those persons as well? Because they're going through the economic downturn.
You can even give them maybe 30% of the whole stuff. Because just imagine seizing like 3 trailer loads of rice from an individual, and he's alive watching you on national television distributing these same things to other persons.
It'll be raining. Fire, sun, I don't want to say, but you know what?
I feel their pain right now.
Yes.
And of course, well, it's good. For those of you collecting the rice, make sure you check the expiry date. And customs, please do the right thing. Don't share it to your family members, because we will not see the process of scrutinizing their NIN and all that.
And then persons who collected, please don't resell for 80,000 naira.
Hello, Loriro.
You know, this is Nigeria. Anything can happen.
They can remove the badge, remove the bag, and rebag it. You will not be there. It's Nigeria. Anything can happen. One custom officer now, well, I'm not saying that you will do it anyway, but in case you are watching, you have that plan. They can just carry one trailer, go and get some guys and arrange one bag and arrange it and rearrange it and change the name and turn it to Anu Parboiled Automated.
No.
Will you know? Will they tell you seize rice? Anu Oluwapo rice. You will not know.
God help us.
It's disheartening to just what is happening in the nation. This is our show for today. Thank you for that lovely one. We'll be seeing you on the next one tomorrow morning. Well, on behalf of everyone on the team, my name is Daniel Praise. Have yourself a blessed week ahead. Bye for now.